Well, Dale, you are on for a special presentation. Would you be willing to give that special presentation? If you would, then I'd like to ask our president, Richard Greeno, to come back up and do a little work.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'm so glad to be back at Frankfort Rotary. It was one of my favorite days of my year as governor. Richard Greeno picked me up early in the morning and hauled into his car, and we went to one of Russ Casper's radio morning shows, and then we wanted to see old Stony, and sure enough, we got a chance to meet the mayor. We had a car full of people, and we were gathered and running a little bit late, and I think we pulled a U-turn right there in front of old Stony, and I thought we'd gotten away with it. I was afraid that my days as district governor were going to be cut short because I'd been hauled off to the Hoosic out in Frankfort. But oh no, we got away with it until my Rotary address was over, and Chief Bacon got up in his happy bus behind him and made mention of that U-turn. So I'm just a little bit surprised I was invited back and just as thankful. This is, first of all, I just want to say our director, Greg Yank, and Catherine Taylor Yank have been such an inspiration for Rotary International for years. I'm just so proud to dine with them tonight. We should be very lucky to have them in the house. Give them a big round of applause. They're on the farewell tour. This is a letter that came to us from President of Rotary International, Barry Gresson. Dear Rotary Club of Frankfort, Indiana, I'm honored to congratulate the Rotary Club of Frankfort on its 100th anniversary. Since your club was founded, you have had the opportunity to make a significant difference in our local and global communities. I know that you have devoted your time and effort to your club because you have felt what I have felt since I joined my own club in 1980. A true sense of fellowship and purpose. Your dedication to our organization has made all the difference. Your club has been a part of helping Rotary do its job in the world better. When we work together, we take action, not for ourselves, but for the good of others. There's nothing we can't do. Congratulations once again on your 100 years. I know that you all will continue to be the inspiration our world needs. Sincerely, Barry Gresson, President of Rotary International. And he has also sent a certificate to be presented to President Greeno on this auspicious occasion.
I need to introduce them before we get going. So, Troy Bacon was our person in charge of slides that were supposed to be presented up here on the screen, but unfortunately there was a Rotary technology issue. And for those that are not familiar with that, Frankfort Rotary has a technology issue something around here. But anyway, unfortunately, Troy had gotten all these historical slides and pictures of people and events and projects, and we weren't able to see this. And I'm sorry, Troy, but thank you for putting all that together. And we might just have a Rotary program where you can show those slides, because I think that would be well worthwhile. So thank you. So Troy, would you please stand? I would like to introduce all the members. If you would just stand, and then we can give an applause to everybody. Tom Ransom. He is going to be going to be giving our historical presentation here after dinner. Kathy Martin, if you would stand, thank you. Travis Sheets and Kirsten Clark, and my wife Carol, and the least important, myself. So. hard work. I think it's going to be well worth it, and hopefully everyone will enjoy this evening. We've got a great presentation by both Tom and our special keynote speaker, Greg Yank, the Rotary International Director from our zone. So I really appreciate him being here. So before we get started, I introduce our Master of Ceremonies that's yet to be acknowledged. I would like to introduce some former Rotarians that are here tonight. And if you would please stand, Megan Sheets and Larry Rule, Jack Nussbaum, and Lloyd Stonehill. Let's give them a round of applause. It's great to have each of you back. Now, I would like to turn this program over to our Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Thomas Crawford, who was our president in 1999, year 2000. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Good. All right. So, welcome, Thomas.
Okay, y'all just call me Mr. Clark. I like that. Clark Kent. Yeah, there you go. Welcome. Glad to have everybody here, and it is such an honor, and it's so great to see this fantastic crowd of people here to honor our 100 years of Rotary in the Frankfort Rotary Club. And when you think about that, I mean, that is a major milestone. To have some of the pictures and some of the names and the people who have come before us, and to think with excitement of the people who will come after us. It's just a great continuum of service that has made a big difference in our community and in our state and in the world. More specifically, or most specifically, referencing almost wiping out the virus of polio. So that's a big deal. The first thing I just jotted down is I'm so disappointed that Troy did not get to do the video presentation, and our program chair is sitting right across the table from you, so that will be one of our upcoming programs, because I was so much looking forward to see that. I also wanted to share a story about Larry that he won't like, but I am here to let you know that this evening Larry Price is personifying the concept of service above self, because Larry has been a part of the committee and set all this up, but he's also a veteran thespian. And so he has a role in the civic play this evening. So he has almost managed to be in two places at one time. Not quite, but he's going to have dinner with us, and then you could catch the last act of the play probably and see Larry in that. So congratulations to him, and thank you for that work. I always used to find it interesting to try and be two places at one time. Okay, the next item on my list is my job was to introduce our mayor, Chris McBarnes. And Chris, everybody who lives here in Frankfort knows what a wonderful individual that he is. We know that back in, was that 2012? Is that all? 2012, he ran for mayor as a fresh Butler graduate, and is currently running for the third time to carry our community forward. Unfortunately, Chris is very close to his grandfather, and his grandfather is gravely ill. So Chris and his wife Samantha could not be with us. Nevertheless, we do have our new community development director and Troy's Rotarian, Annie Bacon, who has graciously stepped up to fill in for Chris and provide a proclamation honoring the 100th anniversary of our club. And so I would like to put our current club president, Richard Greeno, to work. And Richard, would you come up here and stand for the photo ops and do the official things? And I would like to introduce Annie Bacon and welcome her to our podium.
Thank you all for welcoming me here tonight. I know the mayor really wanted to be here and is disappointed he couldn't, but I am honored to be here on his behalf and on behalf of the city of Frankfort to congratulate you on your centennial and to thank you for all the good work you have done over the last 100 years. The list of things you have done in this community is long, but some of the things we're especially grateful for tonight are the splash pad at Prairie Creek Park, the walkway signs that have been installed around the city, the dictionaries that you pass out to students each year. Honestly, I could go on, and we'd be here all night, but the point I'm trying to make is that what we have learned in the city of Frankfort over the last 100 years is that if there's a need in this community, the Rotary Club of Frankfort will step up, will go above and beyond, and will provide service to others and generosity far more than is ever expected. Those who have come before you and the Rotarians here tonight have made a difference in this community, and it has not gone unnoticed. So on behalf of the city of Frankfort, I'd like to thank you, and with gratitude, present this mayoral proclamation, which reads, whereas the Rotary Club of Frankfort was chartered on May 1st, 1919, as part of the world's first nonprofit service organization, Rotary International, and whereas the Rotary Club is a nonprofit organization that welcomes people of all races and all religions, and whose motto, service above self, inspires members to provide humanitarian service, encourages high ethical standards, and promotes goodwill and peace in the world. And whereas the Rotary Club has been serving the city of Frankfort for 100 years and continues to offer support for city improvements such as the splash pad at Prairie Creek Park, the restoration of the TPA caboose, installation of bleachers for the tennis courts at TPA Park, and purchasing and installing the walkway signs around the city. And whereas the Rotary Club is recognized as a partner in all areas of life in Clinton County by providing support for such organizations as the YMCA, the Clinton County Boys and Girls Club, the Frankfort Community Public Library, and Camp Cullum. And whereas the city of Frankfort recognizes and honors the thousands of local Rotary Club service projects over the past 100 years and acknowledges that these philanthropic endeavors have made our community a better place to live and work. Now therefore I, Chris McBarnes, Mayor of the City of Frankfort, call upon all citizens of Frankfort to join me in recognizing the Rotary Club of Frankfort's 100 years of commitment to the City of Frankfort, and do hereby proclaim Wednesday, May 1st, 2019 as Rotary Club of Frankfort Day, 100 years of service above self. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand this 26th day of April 2019. Chris McBarnes, Mayor, City of Frankfort.